outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So I thought it'd be fun to show you all the books that are on my bookshelf that I'm terrified to read and why. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first one is actually a series, and that is the Magnolia Park Universe series. I'm not sure what it's called actually. But I'm so nervous for this because I have heard so many great things about it, and I have obviously heard that it's like kind of toxic, which scares me because yes, I liked it after, for example, but that was years ago and that's what got me into reading. I've read so many books since then and my reading taste has definitely changed. So am I going to like this? I don't know, and I'm scared in case I don't, for the pure fact of everyone else does, you know, and I feel like I'm going to be one of those people that just don't, because I did start the first book and I've got another copy over there which I'm actually annotating. I think I got to page 90 if I remember correctly a couple of months back, and then I went away and I just haven't picked it back up since. I am hoping to finish it this month, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not loving it so far, like I'm not obsessed. Is it looking like a 5-star read for me? No, not at the moment, but I am so nervous for this. Honestly, like, I'm hoping that the further I get into it, the better it will be. I mean, we'll see. Magnolia is kind of annoying me, and BJ, I really don't like him at the moment. I have heard that you get some character development, I think in the third book, because it's then their book, and I am hoping that I'll like, is it Daisy and Christian story? Yeah, hoping that I'll like their books more. Maybe I'll connect to them more because I have heard some people say that, so we will see how it goes. But I am very nervous because they are also quite thick books, and I think they just get thicker throughout the story. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. While we are talking about thick series, I'm so nervous for these books, and I've said this quite a few times on my channel, and I don't know, like, because let's be real, they are quite similar size to the ACTA series, which I still haven't completed, which I am kind of nervous for actually now that I think about it. But these are actually longer. Like, this is almost 900 pages if I remember correctly. Oh, sorry, 800 pages. And then this is roughly the same. I don't know, it's just so terrifying because I have never read a book over, I think, 750 pages, I don't think. Have I even read a 700 page book? I don't know, but I haven't read a big book like this before and I'm very nervous, but I am excited to get into it because I've heard great things about it. So we will see how it goes. I'm also nervous for the pure fact of it is fantasy as well. Fantasy I find so hard to get into. I really want to get into it, and I have read a lot of fantasy this year. I just haven't liked the majority of them, and I think that's just because I want to get into it so bad that I'm reading it when I'm not in the mood for fantasy. So fantasy is a hit and miss for me. That is why I'm so nervous about it, but we will see how it goes. I'm hoping that this will be a 2024 thing because I was hoping to read them this year. Obviously never got round to them, so I'm hoping that I would read them in 2024. Then we have Flock and Exodus, and then The Finish Line, which is the third book, but I haven't obviously got it. But these two books, because I have heard that you don't actually understand what is going on in the story, and when I read the back, I don't actually remember what it's about because I read the back ages ago, but when you read the back you are also quite confused. You don't understand what's going on, and I've heard so many controversial things about this. I've heard that people say that they love it, and I've seen people like sob at the end, and I've heard some people like DNF it or really hate it because they just don't understand what's going on, or they just really didn't like it. And so I'm very scared for this, and I was supposed to read this year. There was actually supposed to be a video going up, but I think that is actually going to be more of a January thing because I have obviously been doing BOOKMAS, and the videos I had planned before has kind of just been moved to January, so you will be getting a vlog for this at some point, just probably not this year. So yeah, I am so nervous for this, and it's not even because of the size, it's because of the other people's reviews that I've heard about it. And obviously I picked this up because of other people's reviews when it was good, and then I brought it and then I started hearing loads of bad things about it, and then that just made me nervous. And the fact that they said that they don't understand what the story is actually about, that kind of terrifies me a little bit because I'm like, I don't know, is it about different people or the same? Oh, maybe the same people. But yeah, I'm so nervous for these, but hopefully we can see my reaction together when I film them. Then we have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. So I'm so nervous for this, obviously not because, well, mainly because of the size. But I actually did start this year. I didn't get far into it. I think I got like 15 pages in. Yeah, 15 pages in, and I put it down. This is the reason. I think I didn't start at the right time, and I put it down because I really wanted to like it. I've heard so many people say that they loved it. It's like life changing. They always think about it, but I'm nervous I'm not going to like it for the pure fact of it's about gaming. And okay, I don't hate games. Like, I play games, but like it's not a big thing for me. So I don't know. I'm a bit nervous. I think they make games, they're game creators, if I remember correctly. And I think it's like a second chance. So like they know each other when they're younger, and then they don't talk for years, and then when they're older they, rekindle. But the thing is yes, I've read books like that before, but they're not my favourite. So I am just nervous about this because I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as everyone else, and that makes me nervous. But hopefully, again, this will be a 2024 thing, and I will be getting it read because I really do want to. I mean, if I can get it fit in by the end of the year, great, but I don't think I'm going to because there's way too many other books I want to read. I am going to try and fit this into a reading vlog somehow because I do want to film my thoughts and reactions to this. So hopefully that'll be another 2024 thing. And then the last book we have is Pucking Around by Emily Rath. Now, I'm scared of this because of how thick it is. And if I remember correctly from a review I heard recently before I brought it, it's kind of like a love triangle? I could be wrong, and it is hockey, and I do love hockey romances. But if it is the love triangle thing, or like where it's like, I think it was like 3 different guys. I could be getting this wrong, so please do not go by what I'm saying because I don't know. But if it's like that, and then I don't think I'm going to enjoy it because I do not like books like that at all. Just not my thing. Love triangles, no thank you. So I don't know how this is going to go. And then it's thick. Why does a romance book have to be this thick? I just don't get it. Like, it should not be allowed. This is 707 pages. For a romance book, what has to happen within that? Now, I can't remember whose review it was, but I remember that they said that they think it's so long because it's like interested in 3 different guys, and that's why it's so thick. But that just makes me even more nervous because that's all the things I don't like. Long books, and where they have to choose between guys, or like love triangles, or stuff like that. So I am nervous. The only thing is hockey romance, so I'm hoping that will make me enjoy it a little bit. But I'm not going to judge it obviously before I try it. But if I had known that before I bought it, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I have heard good things about it. That's the thing. That is why I bought it, because I heard everyone saying that they really enjoyed it. Not really saying what it was about, but I've heard them saying that it was really enjoyable, and so we'll see. But those are all the books that are on my bookshelf that I am terrified to read. There are probably obviously more, but not as terrifying as these, because I don't like long books, but I do read long books. I just don't like them because they're so nerve-wracking. And I think that's why I don't like fantasy too much, because most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, fantasy books are really long, and that just makes it even more nerve-wracking. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another BOOKMAS video. Bye!